What's good, y'all? Peace and blessings. Turbo King back with another video. And today, as y'all can see by the title, I'm be talking about a couple of secrets of social skills that can make you more attractive. You know, I can see and I can tell a lot of dudes, they have a problem with dating, they have a problem with relationships, and they have a problem with, you know, just the attraction that they get from females, right? So, number one thing is being a genuine and a good listener, right? You don't want to be the guy that's always talking about himself. You know, women, they like to feel open and vulnerable. They like to feel like they can express themselves with you. They can tell you any and everything, right? So a good step is just to be a good listener. When she's speaking, y'all might be on a date or whatever, going out to eat, or, you know, just walking in the park or whatever. Just listen to her, you know, like actively listen. You know, ask her a question, and then, you know, she'll start talking or whatever, and then ask her a follow-up question that makes her dive more deeper into what she was talking about. You know, and that makes her see like, dang, he was listening. You know, he wants to know more about me. Like I said, women like to talk, bro. Women are yappers. They love to talk, bro. Most women love to talk, you know. So just make her feel vulnerable, make her feel open enough to speak to you, and then that'll, like, it'll make her more attracted to you. You know, it'll make her more interested. It'll make her seem like, okay, well, he actually listens. He actually is concerned. You know, and keep in mind, bro, this only works to a woman who actually likes you. This don't work to a woman who don't like you, because all of these steps, it don't matter if the woman don't like you, bro. The woman has to genuinely like you. You know what I'm saying? In order for these things to work. Number two is a confident body language. You know, a lot of y'all guys, y'all be slouching over. You know, the way you carry yourself. You know, a lot of people can tell a lot about you how you carry yourself. You know, if you in good shape, you know, if you got a nice outfit on. Now, it don't have to be designer. It don't have to be, you know, it can be thrifted. You can get it from, bro, I be getting stuff from Walmart, bro. But it's about how you put it on. It's not about what you wearing, it's how you wearing it. You know, and that's making yourself attractive. You gotta have a nice get yourself a nice outfit, making sure you look good, making sure you feel good. And you know, like I said, like they always say, the saying goes, you look good, you feel good. So make sure you look good, make sure you feel good, you know, and that will help you increase your body posture. You know, relax your shoulders, you know, stand tall, don't be slouched over, don't be acting like a weirdo, you know, you know what I'm saying? Like, some of y'all be, I don't know, man, some of y'all be weird, man, but y'all gotta, some of y'all be weird, bro, but y'all gotta tighten up, man. Fix y'all body posture. Don't be fidgeting, twisting your fingers, tapping, man. I don't know, man. But just be confident, bro. It ain't that big of a deal, right? Another thing is emotional intelligence, right? Being able to read the room. Now, this comes with discernment, because most people don't have discernment. I always say, you know, I'm a believer, right? So I believe discernment only comes by having the Holy Spirit. So basically, like I was saying, like emotional intelligence, being able to read the room, you know, adjusting your turn, adjusting your tone, adjusting your words, you know, see how, you know, whatever you say, see how she's taking it, you know, apply a little pressure, and if she cool with it, you see she's cool with it, you know, apply a little bit more pressure. But if you apply pressure and you see that she ain't really feeling that, you know, kind of pull it back a little bit. And like I said, it's only play the game. You know, you gotta play the game pretty much. See what she's comfortable with. And I'm not talking about nothing like explicit, you know what I'm saying? But just see what she's comfortable with. See the type of jokes, you know what I'm saying? The things that she's willing to open up about and tell you about. You know, just read her posture, read her room, read the room, read the environment. You know, see if she's angry. You know, because communication is not just verbal. That's like one of the least communications. You know, body posture, body language is a huge communication. You know, because if I'm saying think about this: if another dude is coming up to you and he looks angry, even him just looking angry, he don't have to say nothing. You automatically know something up, bro. You automatically know it might be time to do something. So body language is very important, bro. Like, cause it just read the room. You know, being able to know the environment, being able to make sure that she's safe. You know, not just looking at her, but looking around the room, making sure everything is cool, making sure everything is good. You know, because like I said, women want to feel safe. Women want to feel like, you know, you're somebody that they can feel safe with. You're somebody that has control of the environment in other situations, right? So, also another thing is be funny, bro. Like, y'all gotta fix y'all personality, and y'all gotta fix y'all character. You know, y'all gotta, if you know that you lacking in certain areas, you might not be the most attractive guy. Or you might not be the most tallest guy. You know what I'm saying? You gotta adjust in other areas. Be more funny, bro. Make sure you get your finances right. But like I said, these things only matter with women who like you. You know, you can't do these things if these women don't like you. But make sure that nothing is forced. You know, joke lightly a little bit. Like I said, read the room. Joke a little bit. Have these little funny remarks, you know. But make sure that she's viewing it good, making sure she's feeling the vibe, she's feeling the energy. She can see that you actually a cool guy. You know what I'm saying? But don't overdo it. Don't be making too much jokes, bro. Like, you know, y'all gotta learn. It's a thing called balance, bro. So you gotta learn that it's good. It's a time and place for everything. And you can be funny, but you can also be serious. You can also, you know, show a different side of you. It's all about the balance. It's all about the yin and the yang, right? So another thing is the balance, right? So silence is definitely key. You know, silence says a lot of words. Although you're not speaking, the silence actually speaks for itself. So you don't always have to talk. You don't always have to be a talker. You don't always have to, you know, making sure you're filling up every small little space of silence with words. And, you know, just make sure you sit back and relax, bro. Like, you don't have to be the guy that's always talking and always trying to, because too much of things, women can get bored of, like I said, if you continuously doing the same thing over and over again, women need something new. They want to feel like, they don't want to feel like you're always there, right? And it might sound weird, it might sound backward, but a lot of times you gotta leave a space, an opportunity open for her to like wonder, in order for her to, because women like mystery. This is why the nonchalant thing is like really big nowadays in 2025. Like, everybody wants to be nonchalant. Most people are not even nonchalant truly within themselves, but they want to act like it because they understand the power that it has. So silence actually speaks, bro. Like, being able to control what you say, how you say it, when you say it, and just be able to sit back, you know, like, let her wonder, let her mind wonder, like, what you doing, what you thinking, you know, because it makes her a little bit more intrigued because she don't know. You know, women like what they don't know. You know, it's kind of weird, but I'm just keeping it real, bro. Like, and this is what I learned too. I learned that you don't always want to be available. You don't always want to be the guy that's always picking up the phone, the first answer, you know, dropping everything he doing for a woman. You think that, you know, I have a hard time with that too. I ain't gonna cap. Like, you know, you think it really like is love and care because that's really the right love, the right thing to do. But when you have to understand women, and once you understand women, you understand that that's not how it works, bro. That's not how it works. You know, you have to not be available. You know, you have to not show her all the attention in the world. Because think about this. If you showing her all the attention in the world, you're just like everybody in her DM. The reason that she's with you, the reason that she's with that guy, because he's not like all the other people in her DM, bro. If that's the case, she would just be talking to them. The woman that be online complaining, all the women that complain, they complain about the men that don't be doing the stuff that y'all be doing in the DM, bro. But they with them though. They want to be with them, and they are not gonna leave them, bro. It's crazy. It's crazy, but it's true, man. So just be that dude, like you know what I'm saying? Just be that guy. But these are a couple of things that can help you, you know, with woman attraction, with making yourself a little bit more confident, making yourself more appealing to the woman's eye, you know, because it's not all about looks. Now, looks is very important, but it's not all about looks, bro. Like, so, make yourself a better individual, just all around. You know, you don't want to be a one-way guy, a guy that only good at one thing. You know, you want to be all around, bro. You want to be an all-around player. You know what I'm saying? So, make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, and I hope this video helps a couple of people, a lot of people, whatever. But I'll see you on the next one. I'm out. Peace.